Hey everyone, welcome back to Life on Wheels, where we dive deep into the stories, specs, and soul of the cars that make our hearts race and our roads feel alive. Today, we're talking about something that's got the automotive world buzzing like a hive of vintage VWs on a sunny highway, the all-new 2025 Volkswagen Super Beetle. Yeah, you heard that right. This isn't some dusty relic from the 70s, it's a full-on resurrection of an icon, reimagined for a world that's gone electric, connected, and unapologetically fun. If you've ever dreamed of cruising in that unmistakable rounded silhouette but with modern muscle, buckle up, because this Super Beetle is here to shock you, charm you, and maybe even make you ditch your daily driver for good. Let's start with the heritage, because no conversation about the Beetle is complete without a nod to its legendary roots. Back in the day, the original Volkswagen Beetle wasn't just a car, it was a cultural revolution. Born in the 1930s under Ferdinand Porsche's vision, it became the people's car, affordable, reliable, and endlessly customizable. By the 70s, the Super Beetle kicked things up a notch with a longer wheelbase for better handling, a curved windshield for that sleeker profile, and a punchier 1.6-liter engine that could hit 60 miles per hour without breaking a sweat. Over 21 million were sold worldwide, outpacing even the Ford Model T, and it starred in everything from Herbie movies to flower power parades. Fast forward to 2019, and Volkswagen waved goodbye to the gas-guzzling new Beetle, saying it was time to evolve. But fans like us never forgot, and neither did VW. Enter 2025. The Super Beetle returns not as a nostalgic throwback, but as a forward-thinking electric powerhouse built on the same MEB platform that powers the ID.4 and ID. Buzz. It's like if Herbie got a Tesla makeover, adorable on the outside, ferocious underneath. Now, let's get into the design, because oh man, this is where the Super Beetle shines brighter than a chrome grille on a California sunset. The exterior, pure Beetle magic with a futuristic twist. That signature dome-like roofline and smiling front fascia are back, but sculpted with aerodynamic precision. Think 0.28 drag coefficient for slicing through wind like a hot knife through butter. The body measures about 168 inches long, 72 inches wide, and sits on a 99-inch wheelbase, giving it that compact footprint perfect for city dodging or weekend escapes. Up front, slim LED headlights wink like mischievous eyes, flanking a minimalist grille that's more suggestion than statement, because hey, it's electric, no air intake needed. Around back, full-width taillights stretch like a glowing smile, and the iconic rear engine bay. Now it's a faux hatch for show, hiding a frunk up front with 7 cubic feet of storage and a rear cargo area that expands to 30 cubes with seats folded. Color options. Over a dozen, from classic aquamarine blue to bold electric orange, with 18-inch alloys wrapped in eco-friendly tires that grip like your favorite road trip playlist. Its retro charm meets tomorrow's vibe. Imagine parking this next to a '68 Bug at a car meet. Jaws will drop. Under the hood, or should I say, where the hood used to be, this Super Beetle packs a serious electric punch. At its base, you've got a single rear-mounted motor churning out 201 horsepower and 229 pound-feet of torque, zipping from 0 to 60 in under 7 seconds. But the real star is the Super Beetle R-Line trim, with dual motors for all-wheel drive, 282 horses, and a 0 to 60 sprint in 5.2 seconds. Enough to leave muscle cars in the dust while sipping electrons instead of gas. The battery, a 62 kWh pack good for an EPA estimated 280 miles of range, with ultra-fast DC charging that juices you up to 80% in 30 minutes. Volkswagen's throne, in their latest IQ. Drive suite, adaptive cruise, lane keeping that feels intuitive, not intrusive, and emergency braking that anticipates trouble before you do. Inside, it's a cozy cockpit for 4, with vegan leather seats that hug you like an old friend, a 10.3-inch digital gauge cluster dancing with a 9.2-inch infotainment touchscreen running wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Add in ambient lighting that shifts colors with your mood, a 400-watt Harman Kardon sound system thumping through 9 speakers, and sustainable touches like recycled fabrics. It's luxury without the lecture. But what really sets the 2025 Super Beetle apart is how it drives. I took one for a spin on twisting coastal roads, and folks, it's a revelation. The instant torque delivery makes every throttle stab feel playful, like the car's winking at you, while the low center of gravity from that floor-mounted battery keeps cornering flat and confident. No body roll, just pure joy. It's whisper quiet at highway speeds, yet the optional region paddles let you one pedal like a pro. Fuel savings. Try zero emissions, slashing your carbon footprint while qualifying for up to $7,500 in federal tax credits. Pricing starts around $38,000 for the base, climbing to $48,000 for the R-Line, steel territory for this level of fun and tech. Sure, cargo space isn't SUV big, but for solo adventurers or couples chasing sunsets, it's ideal. So, is the 2025 Volkswagen Super Beetle the car that's been missing from your garage? In a sea of crossovers and sedans, it dares to be different, cute, capable, and carbon-free. If you're ready to turn heads, save the planet, and rediscover the thrill of driving, head to your VW dealer and test one out. Drop a comment below. Would you go Beetle or stick with something bigger? Hit like if this revival has you hooked. Subscribe to Life on Wheels for more rides like this, and I'll catch you on the next open road. Drive safe. Friends, life's too short for boring wheels.